that is not permissible. Okay, then what should we do? Number one, if you're not ready for marriage, stop chasing. If you know, mashallah, you don't have money to propose to someone and take care of someone, you're not making enough, then stop thinking about marriage. And focus more on something that is useful, such as fasting maybe. Fasting. That would help. But if you, mashallah, you said, well, Brother Saeed, sooner or later I have to get married, what do you think about that one? It's not going to help. If you're not ready for marriage, then take it out of your mind. Because if you keep thinking about sisters or women, it will only drive you crazy. And wallahi, not only one wall, if we put 20 walls, you will still go over those 20 walls, and you see, do whatever it takes. So, if you're ready for marriage, then you do the following. Number one, how should I meet them? You can meet them through your female family members. Your sister, hire her for a spy, and just say, go, hire her as a spy, so go, see the sisters in the masjid side. Take their phone numbers. Is that true? No. Don't try that. But your mother and your sister, you tell them, I'm ready to get married. So go really see a sister from the sisters of the masjid, or maybe family friends, or maybe someone, who have a good sisters. And from them, then you can say, I'm ready to get married, and that sister is good. Now when they say this sister is good, what should you do? What is the first thing that you do? Can you go and meet her? No, in a public place. Can you chase her and you sit, rent one of those little small cars, from Enterprise, and sit and just wait outside of her house and drive behind her slow, and when she gets into the bus, drive behind the bus until she goes to University of Toronto, and then when no, you don't need to do any of that. You don't need, just get her email and go to the fitna page. No, don't do that either. But I think you should you should ask your mother and your sister to look for someone for you. If that is not available, then what do? Ask your friends. Your friends. They have if they're married, they're the best. And if you're single, stop hanging around with single brothers. Because if you're poor and you hang out with poor people, you will always be poor. So if you're single and you cry for I'm not married to, let's look for wives, and then you go to him horse and you stay till 2 o'clock a.m. And no, befriend someone who's married. And say, brother, talk to your wife, I'm looking for a wife. They can hook you up. Sisters are like this everywhere, mashallah. Everywhere. The sisters, subhanallah, everywhere they're looking for husbands. Decent husbands though. Not part-time Muslims. Decent husbands. And there are so many sisters looking for husbands, and there are so many brothers looking for wives, but you're just going through the wrong channels. You're going through, you're looking for the wrong. And if you want to study Sharia, why would you go to the church? If you're looking for a wife, don't stick with the single brothers. Stick with the brothers who are married, and they will hook you up. If that would not help, go to the masajid. And the imams of the masajid, the imams are fed up with the request that's coming from the sisters. And I have no sister, don't come to me after the lecture. I don't take any application from the sisters, so don't come to me. But every masjid, as a matter of fact, some of the masajid, Ayam is one of them, Khalid bin Walid is one of them, Foundation is one of them, they have long lists of sisters and brothers. Actually, long list of sisters and small list of brothers. So, these are the ways you can say, well, I can do this bi-idhnillah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Stay away, nasiha, from the internet and those crazy websites. You know. Stay away because they're not honest and they're not truthful. And inshallah, we would stop here. I had a few more points, but we're already 5 minutes behind. Jazakumullah khair.